Hi, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while and I know I don't upload a lot. I'm very sorry about that. I mostly upload on my gaming channel, which will be linked below. And trying to come up with ideas for this channel is like not great. I don't do a lot, so I can't really go out and vlog. So vlogging's not really the main thing right now. Don't really want to become a beauty channel, but so far this is all I can do. So here I am doing a beauty video. This ugly bug doing a beauty video. I don't really wear makeup anymore, but I do for this channel. As you can tell by the name of the video and the thumbnail, it's gonna be a Pokemon themed one. If anyone wants me to do a Pokemon themed makeup look, drop your ideas or the name of the Pokemon in the comments. If I have the colours and can do the idea, I'll do them. Just stay tuned and they'll be there. Obviously this one is Drifloon. No, not my favourite Pokemon. Gengar is my favourite Pokemon. And then my second favourite is Gardevoir. But Drifloon is definitely one of my favourites. The idea just came into my head one night and I thought, man, I'm gonna do it. Alright? So here we are. Maybe one day we'll do Gengar and Gardevoir if I can come up with an idea. Because obviously I'd have to be red eyes, and then I'd have to, like, I don't know, put spikes somewhere. I don't know. But without further ado, now that I've waffled on, I will do the Drifloon makeup. I'm just going to speed through it. Don't worry, you're not going to have to sit here for an hour. Because I've not really got anything to talk about. Like in my checkerboard video, I was talking about stuff, but in this one, I'm just gonna do it, speed it up, and that's what you're gonna get. And I did change my hair colour. It's purple, blue, and then green, because I only had a little bits of each of the colour, and this is just how it turned out. Annoyingly, when I wash my hair, the dark colours washed into the greens. The green's not as vibrant. It's supposed to be like, not that the camera's picking up the colour of this hoodie, but y'all can Google the hoodie to find out what colour green it is if you need the exact green. Anyway, I'm waffling. Without further ado, let's get on to the makeup look. Okay, reveal time. I actually was like starting to think this wasn't good. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Drifloon has these dangly bits. And actually, I know you can barely see the purple, but let's be honest, Drifloon is lavender coloured, so trying to see the purple, nightmare. Right, so let's walk through the elements that is Drifloon. Okay, so we got the colours, which is the purple, because Drifloon is a nice lavender colour, kind of like my little Gengar over here. Lavender colour. And then the sparkly white is obviously the tuft on the top of Drifloon's head. Obviously, the centre of Drifloon, there's the yellow cross, and then his little dangly heart things, which I know they're not even, but like, let's be honest, I'm trying to draw hearts upside down. But yeah, I think the only thing I'm kind of missing is maybe a lip look, but I don't have lipstick because I don't wear lipstick, so I'm trying to get the eyeshadow off my lips when I did the checkerboard one. My god, black doesn't come off. Right, let me just lift the light so that you get like a better, I think the lighting was probably better down there, but let me just put the lighting where the camera is. My lighting is my secondary phone. I know it's not perfect, and trying to draw a perfect cross over your nose and when you've got a nose piercing is probably the worst idea, but yeah, I actually kind of, and I would have this eye look on the night out. I don't go on night, so why the fuck I say that? But I would do this eye look if I ever needed to. Obviously not the cross and the hearts, but you know. I like it. I like it. Let me know down below if you liked it. And obviously whatever Pokemon you want me to do next. I do sometimes show the palette and the colours that I've got that I'm using, excuse me, in this video, in the videos. So obviously my checkerboard one, you all saw the Aussie palette, you know what colours are in the Aussie palette. But obviously I used white and black. He's falling to bits, but I've had him a while. This is the Revolution Grinch. For colour references of colours, you might give you some ideas. So we've got loads of greens. The sparkly ones are not that great. I think it's just me. I'm an idiot. But we've got the yellow is what I've got on my face. When I tell you it's the best shade of yellow I've ever freaking used. Slidey's little thing. I don't know why I'm putting his protective thing and he's falling to pieces. And then this one that I got when I was working at B&M, believe it or not, is the Friends Revolution palette. Can you sense the theme? I get most of my makeup from Revolution. And the colours that are in that are these. Obviously we used the purple from this one today. Do you want to see? You want to see yourself? There, you can see yourself. Yes, those are the colours in this one. Those are from the two palettes I used today. So if you have a Pokemon idea from the colours you've seen, I can try my best. I do have a palette of like pinks and reds, pink, oranges and reds. I think it's also a Friends Revolution palette. It's the one with the lobster on the front. I do have a bunch of other palettes that are like rainbow colours. Ah, yes. I just don't want to open all my other palettes, but this one I can just, it's got like an array of like reds, oranges, peaches. The browns are like really dark brown, so if you've got a Pokemon that's like dark brown, there's a lovely orange in that. And then I've got, I'll show you what the palettes are. I'm not gonna open the palettes. This one's a TikTok one, so bright rainbow colours. That's all I can say to you. Bright rainbow colours. You can Google this one. All the colours are here on the back. Bright rainbow colours. I think there's a couple of them that are a bit. I finished them. I nearly finished them. But yeah, bright rainbow colours. Then there's this one, which is the Revolution palette. Oh, the colours are actually there. They're very pastel. They're very pastel. I have to really layer them, but it's a great palette. We'll probably most likely be using this for Halloween looks. Halloween looks are coming, so if you got some ideas and you want to hit them below, do it. Do it. I need ideas. The Aussie palette, the colours are on the back. I love when they put the colours on the back. It makes my life a little bit easier. I don't have to open it and show you guys. I do have another palette. I don't use it. I might use it if it's needed. I think it's all sparkly colours. I do have the Fortnite palettes somewhere. You know, the little ones, the lavendery purple, which is what I'm looking for this. And then like the light blue colours. I did want the yellow ones. They sold out by the time I decided I actually want the yellow ones. I do have a sparkly set. I do have, if I can get them, this. I think it's from Primark. It's a Disney palette. I'll open it. Those are the colours, the like sparkly ones. As you can see, I've swatched them. And I have used the Shooting Stars pink at the bottom a little bit. I might use the gold for like Christmassy colours. It's kind of Christmassy kind of looks. If I decide to do Christmas, I don't like Christmas. A lot of bad shit's happened to me at Christmas. Speaking of, this was an unused palette off my partner's mum. She bought it because she loved it, but she never used it. She never put makeup on. She passed away, and I got given the palette. So one of the main reasons I don't use this palette is because once it's gone, and she's gone. However, if I do use them, I will keep the tin. I will keep the tin. If I can pull out the insert, I won't get rid of the tin because it was hers. Her makeup. She bought it because she's big, world's biggest Disney fan. I'm not gonna lie. So much Disney stuff. That's why she bought it. Doesn't makeup though. She does nail polish. Did nail polish. So that's the array of colours I have. So if you have a Pokemon look or a Disney look or a Halloween look ready for end of this month, next month, if you want Christmas themed, I guess I could do it. Maybe. Depends on the theme. Depends on the idea. I mean, if the idea is, you know, Jim Carrey though. If this is one of your ideas, I got the palette for it. Actually, I do have another, I don't know where it is. I do have another. I need to find out where these palettes are. I have another one of these. Not this one, but it's like the small square one. It's fluffy. I have the makeup brushes for that. As I've told you, I don't use makeup brushes. As you can see, I don't use makeup brushes. But look, I have the Grinch makeup brushes. I have used them. I just, yeah. I have 2 sets of makeup brushes because I was gifted Harry Potter ones. I own Harry Potter. Not for a few years. Not gonna say I grew out of it because each to their own. If adults watch it, they watch it. I'm not getting into it. I just don't. Not into Harry Potter anymore. And a certain someone who wrote the books. Yeah, let's not get into it. Anyway, I am waffling on. I just wanted to show you the palettes so you can pick some ideas. I have coloured liner. Now, if you watched the Syndicate video, the blue didn't remove itself from my face till like maybe a few hours before I went on holiday. I had blue on my face. I thought I was going to have to take some sort of concealer to hide it. Luckily it came off in time. I'm going to have to test to see if the green, and I think I've got orange and maybe yellow. I'm going to have to test if that's going to stand and stay. And if it does stand and stay, obviously not on my face, I'm going to have to not use those. If someone can link below the, you know, the little tubs that you activate with water with a paintbrush, those things. Link those below. I don't know what they're called. I need to know what they're called. And then when I get a job, or if YouTube works out for me, I can buy those and use those rather than staining my face. Okay, last look. I know that one's going off that way somewhere, that's fine. That's how my brain works, goes off that way while I'm trying to do something proper. As you can see by this video, I really have to pee now. This is why I'm like, okay. I'm editing the... Sorry, I like... Stopping, just stop with the shadows. I need to go. I'm rambling too much. I also have to film for my gaming channel. Yay. Disney. That's all you need to know. Go to my gaming channel. Disney. I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully y'all will leave me some suggestions down below. Pokemon, Halloween, Disney, any theme really. Don't send me like photos of like someone's looking like redo this. No, just give me the idea. I'll do my own thing of that idea. If you say something that could be construed as something else, like pink, I can pink theme with all the pinks I've got, but if you actually meant to do with the singer, I'm gonna need it more specific, like instead of an I, an exclamation mark, I'll put singer after, you know, specific. So if you give me an idea, it needs to be clear as to what it is so that I can do that idea correctly for you guys. Also, nothing inappropriate. I'm not drawing anything inappropriate on my face. Okay? Maybe one day, if my channel kablooies and blows up and everyone loves me, no one loves me, I might do a live stream if I can figure out how to fucking do that. I might, or just film a video of like, you want your name on my face? I'm gonna see if I can. That's not gonna happen. I might just, you know, do a video of like, give me a bunch of suggestions down below and I'll just draw that shit on my face. I would say do a whole like, just wear a tank top and, but I can't really, not really got much space to do that with. Ideas below. Type. Anyway, I keep saying I'm gonna go and I keep talking. Things keep popping in here. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Every view, like, comment, share, subscribe is very much appreciated. Gets me to my little goals, gets me closer to my dream job being a reality. So thank you, appreciate you, bye.